Ah, The Sims. Nostalgia with a hint of going over the life you'd actually want in real life, like spending time reading books, going to the gym, eating something different for lunch than a sandwich, having friends, going to parties, getting a job, paying bills, getting a girlfriend, not sucking at painting, losing your girlfriend in a fire, trying to befriend death itself, and proceeding to go over your girlfriend's death by woohooing every single person in the neighborhood. You know, like a freaking psycho. The thing that I remember more fondly of this game, besides getting crossed by everyone and having them drown in the pool, was building. Yes, some things never truly change. And today, we are going to be trying to reproduce our house in Minecraft in here. It's definitely going to be a challenge. It's not like my life has been sucked by this game already, so let's give it a go. But before we actually begin, we're going to give a look to the house itself, because I'm very happy with how this has come around, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure we're going to be able to make a one-to-one replica of all of this. So we start with the entrance with this sort of diagonal arch thingy over here, and we come into the big hall, well, the big dining hall with the fire in the middle, and the two separate floors, the bottom one with this other room that is mostly for drinks more than anything else, and at the top, well, we have the at the top we do have some decorations, the windows, and the second floor. If we come to the right, we see the enchanting setup and the library, and if we go all the way up through this staircase, we reach our nether portal that we definitely don't have those in The Sims. Over here, some decorations, some paintings. Yeah, super happy with how this ended up looking. Then over here, we still haven't finished this, but this should be sort of picnic area right next to the big kitchen that has two big round tables, a bar that, the plan was to have a couple villagers over here tending the bar. And if we come in here, we have the cellar, and something that I actually didn't show in the video, we have the super smelter over here with the whole system to send the goodies that we put in the furnace, get them ready above. And if we go up these stairs, we do have a little bit of the first storage system before we made the big barn, and the room with the smelter, some chests all around, and a fireplace. And if we go down, we see, the very sus boat with our completely organic ink farm, a little bridge connecting this pool with the rest of the lake, an empty room that I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, and the greenhouse with all the different types of flowers that we could get, some bees floating around, and the fungi getting out of hand. Here, our very own Jonathan, that I don't think we're going to be able to trap anyone in there. Our first with the roads, and that pretty much does it for the whole base. So we're going to try to reproduce, most of this on the Sims. So let's have a crack at it. Right, so I reckon we are going to need the biggest plot that we can. We're going to start with this big one, and we'll have to sort out the money eventually, because this is actually going to be a good thing to check how expensive our actual house is in Minecraft. So let's crack on with the building. Right, and we are going to start with, let's place the tower first, and then we'll get it from there, and then we'll get the rest of the exterior from there. Right, and we already ran out of money. Nothing that a little bit of cheating doesn't solve. Alright, that pretty much does it for the exterior. Let's at least the first floor. Well, we need to we need to get this room done, and I reckon that we can do so with this. Yep. Right, so that turns that into a... I'm not sure if it turns it into a room, but we'll figure it out as we go. Right, and now we have to keep on building the tower. And now that we do have this floor, we can start thinking about different roofs. No, let's finish the second floor first. This should go like this. That's weird. Right, and now that we do have the second floor complete, we can start focusing on the different roofs that we have. So the first one is going to be this one over here. The one for the main entrance, that as we have been able to get all of the rooms done. If we put it like this, it doesn't get inside of the house. That's actually perfect. Then we have the smaller room. That is also one of these half roofs. I have to make it a little bit lower because there is a couple windows over there. And here there are not. Yeah. Alright, and for the main one, we're going to use a couple of these half-hipped roofs. A little bit bigger. Then what I actually wanted our house to look like, so it's this effect of the roof kind of given in that I wanted, that it is much easier to handle in this game than in Minecraft. It could be just because I suck at building roofs. Right, and we can paste this one over here, and that is perfect. So I remember how this actually took, how was it, like 2-3 hours to build, and we were able to make it in 5 minutes in here. Right, and one bit that I didn't include, which is the two big, yeah, it's not domes, it's the big pillars. Right, that was a mistake. Right, this looks way too big. So let's go back to the drawing board. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, and the only bit left is going to be this one over here. The last ceiling. Right, so the original plan was 2, get sort of round thing, well, yeah, something that was bigger, I think that this is not going to let us. So we're going to have to deal with it in a different way. Close it down. Right, and the only thing that we have left is to, well, finish the tower. And that is going to be a pretty easy one because we can just copy and paste all the way to build limit. And this is build limit. Right, so over here at the top, we're going to get another circular roof. And now we actually have to move this room over here because we're going to change it for pillars. Because our nether portal room is actually not, well, yeah, doesn't actually have walls. But yeah, alright, so looking good so far. It looks a little bit weird. Let me make these a little bit shorter. Alright, so now that we have the exterior, we're going to actually put the paint on the walls. So most of the base is actually a mixture of calcite, diorite, well, yeah, and the gradients that we are not going to be working with. So I reckon we should find something, yeah, in stones. Alright, we could get a gradient with these, but I cannot be bothered. So that, right, that should be rooms. It is so much easier to make these in this game than in Minecraft. Oh, wait, there should be a wall here. Alright, we'll figure that out later. But yeah, now that we have this, the rest should be panels. Well, panels. It should be wood. And now we would... yeah, we can use this for the towers. Right, and the rest should be wood. Just regular old wood. And the darkest that we can, without the trims if possible. Yeah, that's alright. Right, and the other bit that we do need is to find the whitest thing that we can find for this. Yeah, let's go for paint. This one? Yeah, that looks enough. Yeah, close enough to quartz. Right, and the best thing about this game... well, the best thing about this game... the best thing about... well, not this game, but reproducing things from Minecraft is that if the outside has one painting, the inside does have the same one. So we are going to finish up the painting. Alright, so far so good. Except for a couple things. But we can start putting a little bit of the details onto this place. For example, finishing the painting. Or removing the walls that we don't need. Because the good thing about our house in Minecraft is that it's all connected in onto the same thing. And over here we do need a fence. And we do need the darkest that we can. Right, that's why I had that wall. Right. So that should be bottom floor. Right, let's work out the stairs, because that is actually going to be one of the challenges in here. So there's one set of stairs that should go to this floor over here. Oh, we need a platform. Well, a landing for the stairs. Yep, that'll do. And for this end, and this is going to be the tricky one. So I put this marking over here. Right, that's much better. Right, the stairs, going up. Alright, and now that we do have all of that, the good thing about this house is that it's all the same type of floor, well, except the one floor there in the bottom and the one over here that we can get. Yeah, let's get this white one here, break this wall. Alright, not alright, now alright. Right, so on to fixing the second floor. And Right, I know how we're going to do this. So let's go up. And we can get another fence for the upper roof. Right, that's good. That's weird, but that's good. And if we break this floor to connect them both, and to get this floor done as well. Right, so now that we do have all of this ready, we're going to go for doors and windows. And yeah, most of our doors are actually not, well, yeah, are not doors, are more arches. So we're going to get the main entrance ones. Will I be able to put two? Nope. We have one over here and one at this end. Another one of the bits that I really like about this house, and it's that view. And same for this side over here. Oh, that's pretty satisfying when it works. Right, so on to windows. Right, and we do need the arches over there as well, so more doors. Right, and another extra detail that we definitely missed, and we're going to change a little bit the color scheme. Alright, so now that we have this, the only thing that we have missing is the columns, and we're going to go for the dark ones over here. Let's go from top to bottom, because I don't know how many of these. Let's go from bottom to top. I think the roof is going to screw up the columns. Yeah, because we definitely can't put them there. Right, so screw the columns. It's a shame, because it definitely broke the space. But what we can do is go for the maximum breakage of space. Massive windows. Yep, that'll do. And the ones that we do need are the ones at the top. That will be in a sort of orangey color. Over there. Right, but that does it for the exterior. And I'm so happy with how this is looking. Like, we got the same, the same sort of villa vibe. So now we can, well, after we finish the last touch of the exterior, which is the pool. Alright, so now that we have the exterior, we can start looking inside of this place. And, yeah, we are going to start, well, we're going to start from the beginning, more or less the same way as we had the tour. And the first thing that we're going to look into is this big dining hall. Alright, then on this side, we actually do have all of the drinking area. Right, that's close enough. I really like how it looks, to be honest. Right, so in the middle, we definitely don't have a... Alright, let's see if we have a fireplace or something. I think this is going to be the closest thing that we can get. Right, so the main dining hall, I think this covers it, and I really, really like how it's looking. Now we're going to jump into removing this column that we forgot about, and yeah, we should get the... Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. Let's finish the bottom floor first. And over here, it's a sort of kitchen, so let's get... Right, do you have deep slate? Yeah, that'll do. Very good, to be fair. Right, so going into the cellar. Right, and in here, the super smelter. Right, super smelter, ready. And on the other side, I think that we had a couple chests. So let's go storage, everything. Right, I found the chest. Right, and on the room above, right, and some more doors. And at the top, we're actually going to put, well, something that resembles more of a kitchen. Right, so this area, I would say it's ready. Yeah, I think it's all done. So if we keep moving down, right, that's good. Right, we forgot to paint this down here, but it's going to be one of the simplest decorations that we can get. It's pretty much just one rug. Quite like the pattern. Alright, and over here, if we keep going around, in here we do have all of the plants. Right, that looks pretty good. Then over here we have actually nothing, because this is mostly a staircase, and the last bit we have something sort of exposing, because we do have a wither rose, and we should have something... Right, I know exactly what we're going to get. And we're going to get the equivalent of a wither rose. Baby Yoda. Right, and the last bit that we do have to work on is these... Yeah, the tower itself, because it is our library, so let's get a couple... Well, it's a library and enchanting setup. But well, let's try to sort out the stairs, because that's the actual last step. Get it? Stairs, last step. Right, so that's actually the whole bottom done. Right, let's add some lights, at least the small ones, so we can see in the night when the mobs can spawn. Right, so now that we do have all of the ground floor ready, there's only this bit at the top that we have left. Right, so final touches to the house. Trees. And this is going to be so much easier than the ones that we had to make in our base. Actually, we get to put all of the trees that we actually wanted. Right. So that's actually the whole thing completely done. I actually love this thing. And so it ended up coming up. I mean, we had to take some creative licenses, but let's actually give it a look from the inside. So, come on, dude, just sit in here and let's go around. Right, so onto the main floor, our dining area with our bar, bookcases, and even our fireplace. Can we? Oh yeah, we can cook stuff in here. Right, if we look around, we have our enchanting setup. I'm not sure it actually counts, but if we were to go up, we go all the way up to, well, our nether portal. No, it's not there, but yeah, let's imagine it's in there at that you can go somewhere else in The Sims. If we keep it going, we have the view of the pool. I really like how this looks. If we keep it going, we have our dining area with all of the chairs that, yeah, we still have way too much seating space in this. Then if we keep going, if we keep going, we get stuck in a wall. And now I realize that I didn't paint that. Alright, perfectionism. Right, so we do have our cellar with all of the drinks and our super smelter. And if we go above, we do have the rest of the kitchen with all of the, well, all of our chests, the fireplace, and if we keep going down, the 2 armor stands, our bridge, the very unused room, and our greenhouse. That it's still even without the bees, this looks very, very good. And the final touch, our wither rose. So, to put all of this in context, our Minecraft house is worth 169,330 simoleons, which, according to the Federal Commonwealth of Sirocco, translates to 270,928 American dollars, or 224,870 pounds. So if we put this in the context of how much I've actually made from YouTube, guess we are sleeping on the bench. So thank you for watching, leave a like and subscribe to actually change that, and if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!